Away they go. Bearability began well with Black Scarlet, and Bearability bounded the lead from Black Scarlet. They raced 3 lengths in front of Sticker, and about 2 away. Going to the outside was Soisson to the first turn, and this is racing away. Bearability showing great pace. Went 10 lengths in front. Sticker's in second posse, and there followed the outside next by Soisson, but in the straight, and Bearability's well clear. Chasing hard, right up on the buddy. Bearability went down and won by about 11. Second home was Sticker, and third in Soisson, and the last one, Black Scarlet. That went quickly. Time will be interesting. 25.49, the fastest thus far before this heat. And here goes the time coming up. 25.22. That's a new track record, and a new track record by a long way. 25.22. 25 and 41 is our track record here, held by Roanoke and Wendell. This Greyhound Bearability has gone 25.22, which is an amazing time. The record here stood for so long at just under the 26 mark, and now they've got down under the 25 and a half, and now this Greyhound's got down to 25.22, the fastest ever run. Here, I guess we're talking about heats today, but certainly that's the fastest that we've seen in actual organised events here, away from just trials. 25.22. Action, green light on. Bearability, final look at the total, $1.35 and $1.05. All set. Racing, Bearability's come out very quickly. It's gone straight to the lead. New Priority punching up, is going to hold it out though. To the first turn, New Priority and Bearability, with Bearability now going to the lead by a length and a half to New Priority. Hanson Nick got up the third. Then came New Collection, followed by Sticker, Angnelli and Crystal Mac, the last one. Bearability whipped away up the home straight from New Priority and Hanson Nick, and Bearability powering across the Toowoomba turf. He's got a bolt in. Bearability by 4.5 to New Priority. Hanson Nick was third. Then came Sticker, New Collection, Agnelli and Crystal Mac was last, and now we're going to look for a bit of time here. Took him a while to work to the front, so I don't think he'll go as quick as the other day, but nevertheless it's been a runaway win. 7-2-1. Bearability in 25 and 42. Crikey. 25.42. Now the record before Bearability appeared on the scene was 25 and 41. Roanoke and Wendell, so it just gives you an idea what sort of times he's running up alongside those proven open company performers. 25 and 42. And it took him a good 100 metres to beat off New Priority, who's obviously got loads of ability, and tried valiantly to hold the favourite out. But he crossed over right on the point of the first turn, Bearability, at which point New Priority just checked himself a little bit to the outside, and Bearability's come away to win in a sizzling time of 25.42. 95.85. I mean, you'd like to have a backyard full of maidens that could run 25.85, and Hanson Nick's run that time, but has only managed to wind up in third placing. Green light on. Here's the lure now. Gamble's Cash and Carry, Shane Taylor Memorial. Off. Bearability jumped out reasonably well, but All Credit wins the early charge from New Priority. Now Bearability is down the outside to third. At the first turn, New Priority takes the lead by a length on All Credit, 1 length to Bearability. Then came Hanson Nick, followed by Allegro Jet. A mile back then is Sabansky, followed by Phantom Deal and Ready Return. New Priority in front. Here comes Bearability. Bearability swamping him on the outside. Home goes the favourite. Bearability won the Shane Taylor from either New Priority or All Credit. Allegro Jet would clock in fourth. Behind them then came Sabansky in company with Hanson Nick, and well back to Ready Return in company with Phantom Deal. Well, he's proven tonight he doesn't have to lead to show his true wares. Bearability. 7, 4, possibly 1. 7's in the frame, Bearability. He swamped on Bearability. He's proved he didn't have to lead to win. He began on terms, but the 4 and the 1, New Priority and All Credit beat him out. In fact, Allegro Jet beat him out as well. He was fourth halfway up the back straight when they settled fully into stride, Bearability, and he stayed a little bit away from the rail. He didn't crash over. He got up to second coming along the side, or to third coming along the side, and eventually the second. Then he hooked to the centre, and he's finished very powerfully. So we're obviously looking at not only an out-and-out speedster, but a greyhound who can give them a start and run them down as well. Great effort. 7-4-1. 7-4-1. They're official. Bearability is the winner over New Priority and All Credit. And I venture to say some of those unplaced brigade, including Allegro Jet, who's run fourth, are going to go on and really make names for themselves. A great field, an exciting field. There can only be one winner, and that was Bearability swamping them. And I'm sure the depth of the Shane Taylor will be shown in the next few months as these greyhounds race at the various tracks. Probably by a nose, 25.38. There is the all clear for 7 Bearability going in. $1.10 Bearability, number 7. Second pick on the tote is $15, number 3 Shirley Sands. Green light on. Here's the lure. Bearability, $1.10. Racing. Bearability's come out about third. Portside Babe pinged out. Bearability now going to second, and Shirley Sands is third. Wider out came Son of Solid as Bearability goes to the lead. Well back is Intrepid Teddy, Bone Cracker, Highland Bride and Hot Collection. On the turn, and Bearability by a length and a half on Portside Babe, running one hell of a race. Then came Intrepid Teddy, and further back Shirley Sands, but Bearability is clear. Intrepid Teddy flying home. Bearability gets in by a length and a half. Intrepid Teddy second. Third, I would say Portside Babe in front of Son of Solid and Shirley Sands. Then Highland Bride, Bone Cracker, Hot Collection last in 25.68. I suppose most people expect them to win by 8 lengths when they're as good as Bearability is. It doesn't always happen. The time's good, 25.68. Number 7, Bearability, maintains his perfect strike rate. Credibility, Kissy Bear. Dave Brett trains for the Tough As Confederacy. 7, 6 and 5. 7, 6 and 5. Bearability, Credibility, Kissy Bear. $1.10 and $1.05. 6 second Intrepid Teddy, and 5's got third Portside Babe, 7.65. They're official. Intrepid Teddy, Toss the Teddy, Marry Me Mary, Alan Anderson. Portside Babe, Credibility, Kylie Cape, Gary Ward for the Neil Bar Confederacy. 7.65, 4 was fourth. Behind the boxes for the running of race 5, the juvenile 5 Bearability, $1.55 and $1.25. Number 1, Mondo River, $6.40 and $1.80. Number 4, Angel House, $8.30 and $2.10. Moving in for the Jackpot Juvenile Stake. Bearability by Credibility from Kissy Bear. First sand track start. Drawn the 5. He's in box 5 again here on Monday night too. Green light is on. Lure rolls for the juvenile set. Racing. Came out well, Bearability, so did Mondo River, but there's Bearability shooting to the lead from Mondo River as they go to the first turn, then Angel House followed by Moody Warrior. Behind them honours Madam Club Lowood, a long way back Tantra Bar, and then Fizzer. Bearability down the back. They didn't tie a brick behind him, and he's 12 lengths in front. Mondo River second, Angel House is third. Then came Moody Warrior, followed by Honest Madam and Club Lowood, but Bearability, he's an outstanding prospect, and he's going home to win easily. Bearability by 10 lengths. Second, Angel House, Mondo River third. Then came Club Lowood, followed by Fizzer. Further back, Honest Madam, Tantra Bar, and Moody Warrior was the last one home. Number 5, Bearability, $1.45 and $1.35 on the place tote. He's won by about 10. And there he is, the fastest dog in the world. He went a world record last year at Toowoomba. And there he is, down to the wire by about 10 lengths. 541 Bearability by Credibility from Kissy Bear. Dave Brett for the Tough As Confederacy. Bearability. Second, number 4 Angel House, and third, number 1 Mondo River. 541. Well, I went 10 lengths in the call. They put up 9 3/4. They've snipped us for a quarter of a length, Dave, but nobody be worried about that, I suppose. 9 3/4 by 1 1/4. 30 and 27 is the winner's time. Bearability by Credibility out of Kissy Bear. Dave Brett for the Tough As Confederacy. $1.45 a win, $1.35 a place. Number 4 Angel House, $2.15. 1 Mondo River, $1.85. Quinella, $5.40. Trifecta, $20.20. 30 and 27 is the time. Juvenile record is Frisco's account at 30 seconds even. He began on terms with them, Bearability. Didn't ping out. Took him almost to the winning post the first time before he cleared his rivals on his inside, and from there he was too good. He's in again here next Monday night in a heat of a juvenile series drawn box number 5. Exciting prospect, 9 3/4 by 1 1/4, 30 and 27. Second one, Angel House, Travelling Ghost, Soul Driver, Paul Felgate. Mondo River, Casual Encounter, Morsey's me mum, Nigel Rugg.
first run here at Ipswich tonight. Undefeated in 5 starts so far. The world record holder for 457 metres. 25.22 at his first ever race start in Toowoomba. $1.10 and $1 Bearability. Away from him, number 8, Lady Apparition, 15 and $2.60. And number 1, Blazing Footsteps, $20 and $3. Set to go, race 12 the last. Ready? Racing now, Bearability only fairly served. Joseph Blaze won the start. Now Bearability drives through and he'll lead to the judge the first time. Bearability 2 lengths in front out of the straight. Joseph Blaze getting wide to second. Smater Beauty rails through to third, followed by Lady Apparition. Then came Blazing Footsteps, followed by Hanson Doll, Kalula Golden, last Rose of Dagenham. Bearability 10 in front off the back. Smater Beauty second, third Lady Apparition, followed by Blazing Footsteps and Hanson Doll. But the time will be interesting. Bearability's going to win by the best part of 10 lengths. Bearability bolts in. Second home was Lady Apparition, third Smater Beauty, followed by Blazing Footsteps, then Kalula Gold. Then came further back Hanson Doll, one of the last in, Rose of Dagenham with Joseph Blaze. Bearability bolts the last in here at Ipswich. We'll have a time in just a moment.
30 and 14.
30 and 14. 30 and 14 the time to number 3, Bearability, who was a blue and white dog by Credibility out of Kissy Bear, raced by the Toughest Confederacy and Dave Brett, the trainer. Number 8, Lady Apparition, a Brindle Beach Travelling Go Serious Moments, Alan Anderson, and number 2, Smater Beauty will get third, a Black Bitch by Light of Fire out of Elusive Beauty, trained by Lillian Edwards. 3.82 after the last in the time of 30 and 14. Lady Apparition, a Brindle Bitch, Travelling Go Serious Moments, Alan Anderson. 2, Smater Beauty, a Black Bitch, Light of Fire, Elusive Beauty, Lillian Edwards. 3.82 after the running of the last race 12. Green light turned on for race 7 tonight. Bearability the favourite, box 6. All eyes on him at the start. Set. Ready. Racing. Bearability began quickly tonight. He's going to go straight to the lead. Wild Impulse goes to second. Third, Lady Apparition. It got wide. Pushing through was Smater Beauty to go to third. Off the track then was Bone Cracker. In behind them, Gallant Joy. Wider out was Foot Soldier. Last of all, Lady Apparition. Bearability 8 lengths in front, down the back over Wild Impulse. Third was Smater Beauty. Then came Gallant Joy, followed by Foot Soldier. And Hanson Doll heads the rest, but Bearability swings the bend about 12 lengths in front. Wild Impulse in second spot, then Smater Beauty, but Bearability easily again. Bearability 12 lengths. Second home was Smater Beauty, tight third. Wild Impulse with a fast finishing Foot Soldier, followed by Gallant Joy, then Hanson Doll, Bone Cracker a long way back, and Lady Apparition one of the last home.
29.75.
29.75. 29.75 the time. Just outside the track record. 29.69 is the track record, and he's run 29.75 tonight. 6, Bearability the winner. 4, Smater Beauty gets second, and the judge looking at a photo for third between 3, Wild Impulse and 7, Foot Soldier. 6, Bearability, a blue and white dog by Credibility out of Kissy Bear, raced by the Toughest Confederacy and trained by Dave Brett. 7 out of 7 now for this up-and-coming star. 6, Bearability the winner. Second and third, and the time was 29.75. 14 3/4 by 1 1/4, 29.75. Sectional set up by the winner, Bearability, at 4.69. 4.69 the second.
Feature races. Actually, the auction race is non-penalty, so that's a bonus, isn't it? He hasn't won it yet, but he certainly looks the goods. Should win this, $1.15 the winner, $1.15 the place. Winners at Capalaba today as they move in. Heat 3 of the Rod Low Car Company Series. Here we go, Bearability, 115. It's showing 145 a place. Set. Racing. He's come out well, Bearability, going up straight to the lead. Now, will we see a track record run as he charges to the first turn, 5 lengths in front? Dash and Dusty in second, placing in third, New Pursuit, and then came Warning, followed by Tantra Bar. Few of these struggling to keep up, including Cinderella Sands, Right of Way, and then Urgent News. Bearability by 10 lengths on the top turn. Dash and Dusty is second. 6 away came New Pursuit, and they're followed by Warning, who'd be a place chance, but it's the flying feet of Bearability, scorching across the Ipswich sand. Bearability down the wire by 10 lengths. Second, Dash and Dusty. Warning ran third. Tantra Bar fourth. Then came Right of Way, followed by New Pursuit, Cinderella Sands, and last of all, Urgent News. We'll check the time in a moment, but he's romped home again, Bearability. What a dog. What a dog. Here's the time.
29.93.
29.93. Dave Brett was right. Race 11 late in the night, takes a couple of tenths off the time. Then he scorched out. It didn't scorch out, but he began on terms, and then he burnt them off clearly in the short dash to the first turn. 29.93 is the time by Bearability. Isn't it funny? You think, well, because they don't run 29.70, it's a bit disappointing. You'd like to have a backyard full of dogs that could run 29.93 on the second last use of a sand track, wouldn't you? He's walked in, number 7, Bearability. 115 to win. The surprising aspect is you got 150 a place. He won by so far I've forgotten what's run the placings. Tantra number 1, was it $1.65? And number 4, Warning. No, Dashing Dusty ran second, number 2, $1.75. And I think it was 4, Warning, third at $1.50. Bearability by Credibility from Kissy Bear, Dave Brett for the Toughers Confederacy, undefeated in 8 starts, and of course at his very first appearance in the quality of the Shane Taylor back in October of last year, he broke the world record up there in Toowoomba for the 457 metres journey. That was a heat of the Rodlow Car Company 4th and 5th grade series, which means the big crowd who'll be here for the Vince Curry final next week will also see Bearability tackling the final of this Rodlow series. 10 lengths by 6, 29.93. 10 by 6, 29.93. 15 a win and $1.50 a place. There you go.
And now, can Bearability break the track record held by Captain Standby, 29.69, 120 the win and 120 for the place. And GAB Queensland. Now they're moving in. Private Label comes up with Crosstalk, Mr. Terrific, Pretty Meg, Barley Loho, Bearability, Dashing Dusty and Greyhound John. Bearability, Credibility and a Kissy Bear, the Dave Brett. Green light. Lure driven for race number 4. They're set, ready, they're racing. Bearability began moderately. Winning the start was Pretty Meg, but Bearability must have speed it is challenging for the front. 2 lengths away, third was Private Label. Getting up along the inside was Dashing Dusty. 5 lengths to Mr. Terrific, followed by Graham John, Crosstalk, Barley Loho. And back at the rear was Graham John, but as they move down the side, Pretty Meg's a length and a half in front. Bearability is slowly warming up. 2 lengths, third was Private Label. Dashing Dusty as they turn. The inside, Pretty Meg joined by Bearability, who strides to the front. 9 for 9 for Bearability. Bearability a length and a half. Pretty Meg second, third Private Label, followed by Dashing Dusty, Barley Loho, Mr. Terrific, who was back towards the rear with Crosstalk, and last of all was Graham John. Great win again to Bearability, 9 from 9. To pay 120 for the win, 110 the place. Took a while to get to Pretty Meg. Number 4 for second at $1.80. And we stand by for third.
30.09.
Time of 30.09. 30.09 the time. 6-4 and number 1 Private Label for third, $1.65. Another great win to Bearability. Blue and White Dog. Credibility, Kissy Tears. And by the Toughest Confederacy. Trained by Dave Brett from Long Gully. Successful over 4 Pretty Meg, who ran a gallant second and 1 Private Label third.
Starting signal. Bunny up to the boxes now. Race 11. Bearability, box 5. Set to go. Ready. Racing. Bearability began on terms with them. Force-Born near the inside, going with Bearability, but there goes the favourite. Over onto the fence by the time they reached the first turn. There was a faller out of the straight. Talented Girl. Bearability 3 in front of Force-4. Going to third was Ghostly Silence. A break of 5 to Smarter Girl. Then came Against Time. Well out the back were now Whisper and Carmoy. Bearability 8 lengths in front down the side over Force-4. Going into third spot on the outside, Ghostly Silence. And then came Smarter Girl, but it's Bearability in front. 10 out of 10 for Bearability. Wins by 8 lengths. Second home, Ghostly Silence. Third in Force-4. A break in the field then to Smarter Girl, followed by Against Time. Then came Carmoy, followed by Now a Whisper. And Talented Girl, a long last of all after falling up the side.
29.82.
29 and 82. Another quick run. 29 and 82 to Bearability. 5 Bearability, a Blue and White Dog. Credibility, Kissy Bear. Raced by the Toughest Confederacy and Dave Brett is the trainer. 6 Ghostly Silence, second a Fawn Dog Travelling Ghost Serious Moments, Alan Anderson. Third number 3 Force-4, a Brindle Dog by Under Thunder out of Ray's Havoc, trained by Johnny Reimer. 6 and 3, 5 Bearability, 10 to 1 on favourite, defeating 6 Ghostly Silence at 7 to 1. Third 3 Force-4 at 12 to 1. 10, 7 to 1 Ghostly Silence, 12 to 1 Force-4. 1 to 10 favourite, 7 and 12. Winner scored by 9 lengths, 2 lengths between second and third, 29.82 the time. 9 by 2, 29.82. Sectional set up by 5 Bearability at 4.69. 4.69 to number 5. The winner, green light on. Bunny to the boxes, race 4. Favourite Bearability, $1.15, $1 box 4. Racing, Bearability began quickly. Going to the outside was What Fun. Bearability in front, 3 lengths at the post the first time. Ghostly Silence goes to second. Mocho and Angel third, followed by Jam Linden getting into trouble. Getting pushed back there also was the Right of Way. Going to midfield was Samana Beauty, followed by Lady Apparition, and the rest headed by Jam Linden. Bearability, 8 lengths in front down the side over Ghostly Silence. A further 8 lengths then to Samana Beauty, followed by Lady Apparition. But Bearability is right on the bunny. He's straight through to the grand final, Bearability, and he wins by 8 lengths. Second home was Ghostly Silence. Third, Samana Beauty. Followed home then by Lady Apparition. Then Right of Way, Mocho and Angel, Jam Linden second last, and What Fun at the rear.
29.71.
29.71. He's 2 100ths outside the track record. 29.71 for Bearability, the winner. There's your ready-made favourite for the grand final. A blue and white dog, Credibility, Kissy Bear. The toughest Confederacy race, Dave Brett is the trainer. And 11 out of 11 for Bearability. 3 Ghostly Silence. He tried his heart out. A fawn dog, Travelling Ghost, Serious Moments, Alan Anderson. He also makes it through to the grand final. 6 Samana Beauty third. Black Bitch, Light of Fire, Elusive Beauty, Lillian Edwards the trainer. 4.36, 29.71 the time. The winner, Bearability, scored by 9.5 lengths, 7 3/4 between second and third. A great run of 29.71, a personal best. 2 100ths outside of the track record. 4.70 was the sectional set up by the winner, Bearability. 4.36, all clear. Race $3.70 and $1. Win pool over 7,000. Trifecta pool $7,500. Green light turned on. Here's the bunny for the auction final of 98. Set. Racing now. Bearability and Travel Train missed it. Ariga Princess in the centre began only fairly. Now Joe Travel Train boots up it on the inside. Bearability gets through to second. There was trouble out of the straight. Sagres missed. Ariga Princess in trouble. Going to third was Mum's Gift, followed by Ghostly Silence. Then came Brandonna, followed by Johnny Jason, Ariga Princess and Sagres Miss. Travel Train a length and a half in front, down the side over Bearability. They're 10 lengths in front of Mum's Gift on the turn. Travel Train turns in front. Bearability trying his heart out, but Travel Train in front, and Travel Train's auction final. Travel Train beat Bearability. Third home was Mum's Gift, followed in behind those by Ghostly Silence. Then came Brandonna, followed by Ariga Princess, Sagres Miss, and Johnny Jason won at the last home in the Rodlow Car Company Ipswich auction for 98. Number 1, Travel Train, has taken out the Rodlow Car Company final. Bearability and Travel Train began only fairly. Sagres Miss in the centre won the start, but then a couple fan going to the first turn, and Travel Train drove through it on the inside. Bearability followed him, but Travel Train was in full steam tonight, and Travel Train getting a great reception. Barry Morris waving the hand in the air. Congratulations to Barry and his wife Sharon. Owner-trainer combination. Travel Train, a black dog by Casual Encounter at a Morsey's Me Mum. Sharon Morris the owner, Barry Morris the trainer at Lowood. Bearability number 2. Great run by Bearability. A blue and white dog by Credibility out of Kissy Bear. The toughest Confederacy race. Dave Brett the trainer. And number 8, I think it was, Mum's Gift getting third, of white and black a black bitch by Acacia Blaze at a Polka Dancer, trained by Dave Brett. So Dave Brett may have got second and third here, but a great win by Travel Train in the auction final. The time about to come through.
30 and 33.
30 and 33 the time. 30 and 33. 30 and 33 the time. Number 1, Travel Train.
He's out of the inside one. Set. Off. Bearability got away fairly. Now he accelerates and through along the fence he goes. He shot to the front. Going with him, Tower of Terror. It moved to second. They're followed in third spot. Going through in the centre was Worthy Zulu. On the outside, Worthy Gaines. Then a gap further back in the field came Snipes. It dropped back to third last. Well back in the field was Newgate Friends and Antorio into the straight. Bearability's flying. 6 in front. 8 in front. In second, Tower of Terror. But Bearability wins it by 11 lengths to Tower of Terror. Third in was Major Gaines. They're followed by Worthy Zulu. Snipes was further back then came Antorio and Newgate Friends, the last one to pull up. He didn't quite get away brilliantly, but he got away well enough to hold the inside, and he dashed away with Tower of Terror chasing hard, but Bearability has just blown them away. Makes it 4 runs on the track for 4 big wins. The numbers, number 1, the winner, Bearability, scored by a big margin. Let's get the second and third. Seven will get second, Tower of Terror, and 8 Major Gains will be third. But Bearability's now had 4 runs on the track for 4 wins, and on a track that's rated as slow, he stopped the clock at 25.46. 25.46, which is an absolutely brilliant run. 25.46, track rated as slow. So an outstanding run. Winner scored by 10. 10 lengths to winning margin, with a length between second and third. 10 by 1 in 25.46. Track and world records, 25.22. Bearability is $1.10. 10 to 1 on now, and $1. $1.10 and $1. They're ready. Green lights on for the Federal Hotel Derby final. Bearability's out of the 8. Stand by. Ready, set, off. Bearability became away only fairly well, and Captain Hayes won the start. Here comes Bearability around the outside very quickly. He'll be in front at the moment. Into third spot went Horizon Shores. Railroad Flyers running fourth. 4 lengths further back in the field, then to Club Lowood. Another 2 lengths away, then came Major Gains. Well back in the field was Power of Terror and Worthy Zulu. Round the final bend, and Bearability's flying. He raced 8 lengths in front. He's right up on the bunny, and he careers away. 1 at 8.5 lengths to Railroad Flyer. Captain Hayes got third. They're followed behind those next by Club Lowood running on. Then came Major Gains with Worthy Zulu. Well back was Horizon Shores towards the tail of the field. I'll have the time in just a tick, but Bearability blew them away and has come away to win by a big margin. Here goes the time. It's 25.28. 25.28. So a slightly slow start, I think, has cost him the world record. He was probably the 4th to get going. He went so quickly that he was in front before they hit the first bend, and he stopped the clock at 25.28, and that is 600ths of a second outside the world record and the track record. So, gee, he's gone awfully close. 25.28 in an absolutely magnificent performance. As I say, not brilliantly out, probably 3rd or 4th to come into view, but that accelerated. Who ran that 25.22 in the Shane Taylor heats, has gone awfully close tonight to getting to that and maybe inside it. And certainly by far the fastest greyhound we've ever seen go around the Toowoomba Showgrounds. And the record came down to about 25.40 and 50. One wondered if they could get any faster than that. And he's been able to eclipse it. And he's got a world record of 25.22. And he's gone a brilliant 25.28 tonight from box 8.
Represent $1,000 to the winner, and the box draw for the grand final will take place here next Saturday night. Capella Bar have their final next Saturday Ave. Ipswich have their final next Saturday night. Then the box draw will take place next Saturday night here, the final 5 nights later at the Creek. Green light, lure, set, racing. All Bearability came out midfield. Great Raider pings out and goes straight to the lead. Bearability's back second last on the first turn. Where the lamplighter is Great Raider by about 5 lengths. I don't think Bearability can win, really. Great Raider by about 5. Second, Travelling Moss. Motor and Legend is third. Coming forward was Miss Unique, and Bearability's dropped out last. He must be injured. Coming to the turn, Great Raider's gone further ahead, about 7 lengths in front. Around the corner, and Great Raider's nicely out in front. In second placing is Travelling Moss, and it's Great Raider. Great Raider from Travelling Moss. Flying Home Call Me Zorro got up the run third. Then came Rennick, followed by Miss Unique, Motor and Legend, Sister Nancy. And 4 or 5 lengths behind those, Bearability didn't really stretch out at any stage. What'll I sit down? It's truth, there is a shock. The winner, not so much the Great Raider. Done well because he's a good young dog and he's now won 4 in a row, but Bearability, he just wasn't stretching out when they went down to the post the first time. So much for my theory that 3's on was good value. It's run last. 4 Great Raider, 9.40 at 135. 6 Travelling Moss, 3.65 at number 8 Call Me Zorro, and $1.65 for running third. Well, Bearability might have scared a few off. I suppose it just goes to show any dog can be beaten. A half, 30 and 23 to Great Raider, 4.69 being the sectional.